Okay, it looks like we are live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano. Alright, so a couple new things. Alright. Not any new pull requests, that we've gotten, since our last stream. We have gotten a couple of suggestions, though, which I have started to implement. That is in the main file. So, basically the main thing that I did, let's see. Let me find where it's at. I don't remember. Yeah, cleaning this up is going to be, yeah, it's right here, actually. So, I'm using function pointers now, instead of a large switch statement in the handle keys. So we can look at this key function. Yeah, basically it's just an array of function pointers, for all the different keys, and then based on the mode, you'll call that one. Yeah, and then it's, yeah, they're all the same. So this is due, I think it was, let's see, it's Significant, I think that is how it's pronounced. Gave some suggestions, and, the main one was functions, were kind of long. Which I do agree with that. He or they, I don't know, suggested a 50 line limit to functions, and I think that's a little bit too constrained, especially with something like a switch statement over characters like this. I don't think it makes sense to necessarily do that. Yeah, so it's a little bit longer. Most of them are pretty close to that, though, so it's much better now. I don't think it's that much different necessarily, though, like this one specifically. Like the way I'm thinking about it, because before it was just a switch statement over, over the modes, right? So you could sort of think of each case as a different function. But anyway, that is relevant. So now the only really long function is the main function, which, yeah, I'm going to work on that today, as well as implementing leader keys. So I'm going to try to actually, I'm going to try to use Kano entirely. So let's see, I have the latest version. I'm going to see how it works out. So, yeah, I might mess with the colors. I think it's a little bit too harsh of a blue, you know? I don't know, I will think about it. Oh yeah, I want to see how it goes, trying to actually use it. Now that we can actually use it without huge memory leak, we'll see how it turns out. I might go back to Vim. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. But yeah, so I want to sort of refactor this. A lot of it. Well, so there's one thing. There's the rendering, which that should probably moved into a separate function as well. That makes sense. And then also initializing, like back here, we initialize the state. This takes up obviously a lot of lines here. So that could be moved into a function, and that actually makes sense, like an init state function, as well as the buffer. I think that would make sense. So that's probably where we can start. So let's do this instead. So buffer equals init buffer, and let's see, what do we need to pass that? Well, so the starting row size is probably fine. We're gonna do this. Maybe the file name. So here's something else. I had this read file to buffer, right? So I should probably do that, right? Instead, like sort of merge them together is one I think. So basically, read file to buffer. Just always do that. And then the file name. Yeah, I think that makes sense actually. So I can sort of reuse this instead of having an init buffer. Oops. Let's see. We can repurpose this. So let's see what we actually have. Read file. Search for it. Read file to buffer. And there we go. There's the function. Alright. So we should probably allocate the let's see, I'm trying to think here. Allocate the buffer in here, right? Instead of passing it, and return a pointer to that buffer. So, whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot. We don't have that yet. That's what I'm gonna work on today, though. Basically deleting words, sort of. Buffer, read file to buffer, and then we can initialize the buffer here. Equals, one size of buffer. And there we go. So we'll initialize that. And then we won't pass it. I think that makes sense. So I'll delete this, and we just pass the file name. So, yeah, and then that basically initializes the entire buffer, right? Maybe it does. So we can move some of that stuff from the main function into here. Let's see. I can't really delete and copy because we don't have that right now. We do not have that implemented, but there's not too much here. So we need to allocate the rows. Which we already kind of do that, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think like how this is gonna sort of be done. So instead of this, we'll do file to buffer, and we'll pass file name. And if it's null, we'll actually set it if file name equals null, then file name equals out.txt. And then that'll be like the default one, right? We don't need this anymore. We shouldn't need any of this, but I want to leave it while I work on it, sort of. So let's go to this function again. Read file to buffer. Oh, right here. Okay. So we copy the things. We don't want to necessarily do that, right? Free buffer file name. Okay. So we free the default file name. That's fine. Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that won't work. So I need to do stuff with that. So, well, we won't allocate it at all, right? Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Buffer file name. Allocate space for it, and then we copy that. Yeah, we don't need this either. We kind of need that. Okay. Yeah, because we're putting the file name in there, so that's fine, actually. That is fine. Okay. So we can sell that free, I think. Yeah, because we can. Because we don't have it allocated. Alright. And we open the file. If the file is null, well, this will create the file, so we don't need to worry about that. And then we read all the contents, and the contents are going to be none. So we resize to the length. We only want to do that if the length, oh shoot, if it's greater than that. So that's fine already, so that's already set up. So just read nothing into it. So I think this will work by default. We just need to set up the fields of the buffer. So, let me open this. And let's look at .h, all the fields of the buffer, and you can set them. Buffer, okay. So, row capacity. Well, it's 0 initialized, so row capacity is going to be 0 by default, but we don't necessarily want that. Yeah, I'm going to set buffer row capacity equals, yeah, we need to allocate the initial rows, so, yeah, okay, I see, equals, yeah, so allocate, well, no, we don't need to allocate this, we do need to, we need to set it to initial, what's it called? It's like initial row capacity, right, or starting row capacity? Starting row size, that's what it is. Starting rows size. Okay, we got that. Row capacity. What else do we need to set? Row index, that'll be 0 by default, so that's fine. Current position as well. Row size as well, that is also fine. And that'll be set up in here when we actually read through it, so that's fine. Okay, so the rest should be fine 0 initialize. It's just that we need to set, and then we need to actually allocate it, right? So let's do buffer rows equals alloc rows. And then we go through and allocate them here. Well, I guess we could even use this. Trying to think. Whoops. Alloc row. Alloc one size of row. Need the capacity. Yeah. Buffer row capacity. Okay. And then I should probably separate this into another function as well, like the init buffer. Could be that, and then we just call that from here, and then we copy all the things into it. We will not do that yet. Okay. So that allocates the rows, and then we need to allocate each individual row with a thing. So let's look at resize rows, actually. Okay, let's see, resize rows. How does that look? And we allocate all the rows for it? Yeah. So maybe I'll even call that. Just call resize rows on the capacity. Resize rows. A buffer, and then just buffer capacity. That should allocate them all. So I think that should pretty much work. Let me try to build it. So we get some issue. Oh yeah, I need to actually remove the old one right here. The old initialization part. So let's see. Yeah, so this should be all that we need now. So we shouldn't need any of this. Okay. Yeah, so we can get rid of that entirely. Oops. Okay. I need to work on that though. When you search for something, it actually saves it to the command, and then it comes up in the command. So I need to look into that. But it's row capacity. Yeah, I did that wrong. Wait, I have row capacity. Okay. Let's see. That's okay. It is. It's in the resize rows. Okay, right here. All right, all right. Push undo. What? Oh shoot! Did I not? Did I not do that right? I think I forgot to actually set it. Yeah, yeah. So buffer equals that. It'll be allocated and all that stuff. So okay. Previous declaration. Oh yeah. Now I need to actually change in the header file. We can't have multiple tabs open. I don't know what that was about. Okay. So let me quit out of this. Then open NRH, and we can modify the header. So let's see. Actually, buffer, and we don't pass the buffer in. And let's see. Do I? Yeah. Oh yeah. We also need to modify the return value. Okay. I used Vim. My bad. Okay. Control. Oh yeah, I forgot to return it. Okay, I can do that pretty easily. Let's see, so buffer. Okay. So you should just return the buffer at the end. Hey there, how you doing? How's it going? Okay, I think the indentation is off, so we can just do that. Turn the buffer. Okay. Okay, so it does actually do that. Let's see if it actually works. CD build. Alright, it's like false. So I did do it wrong. So just give me a second. Okay. Let's see. So I probably did something wrong in the, maybe it was the resize rows actually. Does that expect some of them to be allocated? It might be. Why don't I use reallocate? I don't know. Should probably do that, but that could be the issue. So I might just allocate them like that, and then I'll worry about this in a moment. That might not be the issue. I probably could use GDB as well to figure it out, but let's try this. So 0y is less than buffer. Capacity reference class, and then we'll just Windows I is allocated. What's that macro called? It is like starting row size. That's what it is. Row size of okay, something like that. And we'll see how that works. So it's that. Okay. What? Wait, why is it not doing that? Save. Okay, it's save. That's why. Alright, now it starts. We cannot type though. Okay, no more RAM. So I think something is null. So where do I actually do that? Somewhere it crashes. It says that. So no more. Let's see. Oh shoot, it's probably in the resize rows. Okay. Wait, do I call that again? Hang on. Yeah, I don't call that. So it's not in here. It's when we start typing. So it must not have initialized properly. Row size. Let me open the old one as well. When we initialize it in the actual main function, because I deleted that now. Which is it's not there. It's up towards the top. Okay, buffer row capacity, buffer rows. Update that. Yeah, that's right. Oh shoot, I forgot to set the row capacity. Equals, yeah, okay, that's how I do it. I forgot about that. Alright. those high map capacity. Probably could make like a current here as well. And then, yeah, we have to crash if there's if it fails. That's fine. It shouldn't fail in most cases though, so. And crash, yep. Oops. Now we're not okay. Alright, I like to make them different so I know where they actually came from. If it is. Okay, I think I. Alright, seems I'll be with. So I think it initialized properly. Trying to, yeah, I am actually, I was thinking about that. Thinking how the whole thing is sort of structured, right? The actual structure, yeah, I can actually open the file. Let's see, in the, right here, in here, right? The way I'm storing them right now, the rows, we have, each row has an array of characters, right? So a string, and a capacity and all that stuff. And then we store an array of those. I'm thinking about changing the way it's implemented, sort of, where it's all one continuous buffer, and then the rows are stored more like the starting and end position of each row kind of thing in there. And then, like, we wouldn't have to allocate as much, because it was mostly, like, you just have to work on the one, instead of looping through and allocating each line as such. And that has some certain benefits. I think that'd be a more appropriate data structure to use. There's also, like, ropes, which I haven't looked into too much. That is a possibility. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I'll probably do that like off stream because it sort of has to refactor the whole thing. Change a lot of places. I think before I make any big changes, like some of the stuff that you were suggesting actually, with the undo and stuff. Break large lines apart to 80 len so you can allocate full matrices of them. Okay. I might have seen that. I don't remember. Why 80 specifically, though? I don't think that'd necessarily even be necessary, though. Like, it wouldn't work the same if I were to change the implementation like how I was just saying, right? Let's go to the state now and work on that. Okay, yeah, here we can get a lot of stuff. So just what would work best? Okay. I see. Oh, well, yeah, I can look into that. I'll think about it as well. Yeah. I don't know that I want to do that, though, until I refactor. Because I think I'm probably going to refactor the way the lines are stored. And that's going to change sort of the whole thing. And then I'll look into more things like that. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Hopefully I am explaining that all right. Okay. So here, this. Yeah. These as well. This is for the undo stuff. Which will change. I am gonna make it more diff-based rather than copying the whole buffer. But again, that'll be after I refactor. After we refactor the lines. Okay. Do I have to pass something? So undo size, we have that. That's a global variable. Okay. Probably could even have one to initialize this. Since it's repetition, right? Row equals that. We do need to pass the main row and main column. To set it to, right? So main row, main column. And all of them really. So maybe there's a better way to pass that. Well, because I want it to correspond to that. Well, actually, I could just read into that directly. Like, initialize this first, you know? Because I don't think I need any of this. Yeah, this could even be initialized before the buffer. Then I could just set it, read it into there. Well, when I read it, let's see. Here's where I read into it. Yeah, so if I just do it before this, it'd be fine. have multi-line header for large lines, so it would still jump around, and it would be cheap to compute anyway. Lines are considered the same. Right. Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah, so just get rid of these. And then just read into it. Yeah, let's do that. After we initialize the windows though, but before we yeah, I think I'll do that. So I just take this. Put it up here. Shoot, I can't paste. Equals state. So I don't think I need to pass anything. It can sort of just be a blank. So really just gonna be 0 initialized, and then I just set the things, right? Actually, no, not thinking. That's 0. Yeah, so it'd really just be initializing these, so. And then we can set the status bar message. That's not. Undo tree. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Thinking about how that would work. I just really, like, when I did it, I wanted to do basically the most naive implementation, if you will. To sort of see how that would work out. And then yeah, I'm gonna refactor it into more things as necessary, if that makes any sense. 0 command equals command, so that needs to be set in here. We can pass the command. I'll just set it here. It's not that big of a deal. After we initialize it though. Size. Okay. Let's see. Push undo, we can do that as well. After we initialize the buffer and everything. So status bar message as well. Whoops. So command size equals 0 by default. So actually we don't need to set that because it'd be 0 initialized, that's fine. Status bar. Right, that is actually the window. I should have named it more appropriate. Yeah, so we need to actually, let's just, can't really move that up until we get this. Then we'll set this about status bar. Status bar. Status bar, there we go. Because I wanted to point at that. So we also had the global one. So we use state.that. State dot. And here we want to read into that as well. And then just get rid of these entirely. What was that about? Crash macro for allocation failure, or plan to exit a cleaner way? Well, let's see. Yeah, probably would do it a cleaner way. This is sort of like most of the macros that I'm using are for like debug purposes, like the write log as well as a macro. Well, I changed it to that, but probably would do it a cleaner way. That makes more sense. But for now, like, I don't want to hang on it too much. It's not that big of a deal. Right now, you know. But yeah, like, I mean, I can change it to a function as well, the crash. Yeah, you could do that. That would be helpful. Shoot. Okay, so I say I need to move it up a little bit more. I want this here. I also need to implement a copy paste because it's kind of annoying like this. That is going to be on the to-do list. So this needs to set it into the state. So where is that actually set? I did that all the way at the top. Might be. No, where was it? Oh, line on width is that. Okay, so that's not in the state. But then when we read from it, it will be. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're doing here. Okay, I see. So yeah, this is not part of the state. The global column should be though. Get rid of that. And there we go. Alright, what else? So we don't need this anymore then. I want to change this as well, so it goes to the go down instead of the one above. When and when, we don't need that. We need to actually set those though. It's actually just let's see. Okay. Long-term logging 2, since the terminal is already taken by the 2 ESL. Well, we do have a logging file. For debug purposes, like let's see. You have to create the logs file because I didn't want it to automatically create one. Yeah, if you create just in the build directory, just make a file called logs, then it will write into there. So you can just use I think it is write log, and then yeah, you can put a message and then parameters as well, so like print out, and that works pretty well I think for now. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, it wasn't very clear. Because really just for debug purposes. But yeah, I can show it's actually in here. So we have this macro here. It was a function before, but was a function before, but I made it into a macro because it made more sense. Using the R's and such, because I didn't want to have to deal with function arguments. And macros works a bit better, and also you can put the file and stuff in there. And yeah, it just writes there with the line number where it was at, and the file name, and then also whatever message you put. Yes. Okay. It's quite useful. Alright, so we set that. So I'm thinking maybe this could even just be, well, no, probably not, because I want to do this. Main.h, yeah, I worked on that, well, it was last stream, it was 2 days ago. I have done a little bit, sort of just cleaning up. I cleaned up some, the, main, not the main function, but the handle keys function, so I separated that out for each different mode, and changed the way I'm coloring it as well. So it's a bit cleaner now. Yeah, we also have lex.h, don't use that right now. Okay. Repeating. Yeah, so that is initialized, so we don't even need that. We need that anymore. We don't need that because we're using that. So we just need this now in the initialize function. So let's make that. Let's go to the init. I don't have an init file. So I'll just put it up here, and then I'll also add it to the header file. Yeah, the functions were long. Yeah, I'm working on making the main function shorter. I think, in my opinion, the 50 line, limit, I think that's a bit, for more, smaller functions, that makes sense. But with certain ones, reading the keys, I don't think it makes sense necessarily to split it up. Considering each case is sort of its own function anyway, I think it's easy enough to read without that. That's my opinion, though. And also the main function setting stuff up, it might be, I'll try to shorten it down, but I'm not gonna worry about, a 50 line limit or anything like that. Basically is what I'm saying. And especially not a 20 line. Like you're talking about that. That seems like it would just make things harder to read, in my opinion. 20, 50 line, that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, 20 lines. Yeah. That I think. I mean, in my opinion, that just makes it a lot harder to write and read it. 20 lines, because then you just have functions calling functions kind of thing, right? I mean, I haven't ever tried to write with that constraint, but that's just how it seems it would become to me. Alright, I forgot what I was doing. I was making the init state. So that's going to return a state. Let's put it here for now on. I can remember that. Init state. And we don't pass anything, so we'll just say state. State equals 0, so 0 initialize it, and then we have to set up the buffer stuff, and then we'll return the state. So, I don't remember exactly what I was doing there. I'll just look in here. Set it up. Yeah, so we just have to allocate this. So, undo stack capacity, compute size. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of repetition. That's okay. Not that bad, but just something that feels unnecessary. Sometimes. Oh, but just sometimes. Okay, I see. Stack buff that is calculated. Stack. Yeah, so I just want to use the buff capacity as well. Buffer Yeah, so this, yeah, once I refactor the way the undo works, I won't be allocating this whole thing, but for now it is. 50-ish. I mean, in some cases, I think it's a bit too restricted, even 50. But it's a lot better than 20, that's for sure. Okay, so that's all that we need to do there. So now I can get rid of some of this. We'll still push the undo though. That is after we initialize it, so we'll leave that there. Okay. Alright. So I'll probably make a function as well for loading the config, right? Load config from file. And yeah, I think that makes sense. And we have two here, right? Yeah, because we have the syntax config and the regular config. Right. So what are we even doing here? Default. Yeah, so this is like from the arguments. Unchecks get environment. Oh shoot. That's a point. What does that even return? Return value? Or no, okay. Just check for no. No, yeah. So let's see. It's gonna crash for now. Yeah, for now. Okay. What's that here? Whoops. There we go. Hopefully it still works actually. Find call undeclared. Yes, I need to actually fix that. I have some issues. Let's see. Redefinition of state. What? Oh shoot. Why do I need it twice? Okay, yeah. I need to change that because now now it is in the state, so we need to use that, consider that. Let's see. What line? 1420. Right here. Okay. Okay. Checking. Yeah. Well, that's a good idea to check them. Sometimes I forget though. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it? I should probably adjust that, but it's fine. What is? Oh, it's right here. Okay. They got that. There we go. Variable. Yeah, we don't need that. Hang on. I want to set it to this. So yeah, eventually I don't want to actually allocate it like this, but for now that's fine. And the command as well. That I don't need to actually do that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get that 0 forward, down back. Okay. Gcall again. Alright. G row as well. Alright. Okay, G row. And we actually have one here too. Alright, let's see if it runs still. It doesn't, so that's good. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, so the config. Yeah, so we can just sort of, let's see. Something we need to pass though, because it's from the command line arguments, like when you run it. So we need to pass those. Let's see. So syntax. So I'll probably have a separate one for syntax, like load syntax, and then load regular config, because it just initializes like end curses stuff. At least for the syntax one. This one it sets the global variables. So yeah, and to do as well. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's just load file, and I wanna. How do I want to do that? W erase. It basically is like W clear. But it doesn't call as many stuff, so it doesn't clear like. Here, I can actually pull it up. It explains the difference here. Copies blanks to every position. Because right now, what I do is I just re-render it on each loop. Clearing the screen, but like clear that causes like there was like, what is it? Like sort of flickering kind of thing. Essentially, is what it was. So this didn't do that. Obviously, it's kind of like a band-aid to the problem, because really I shouldn't refresh on every iteration, but that's basically what it is. Config some file, and how do I want to do that? This actually loads the file name. But let's see. We can pass the config file. Yeah. So that'll be fine. It's a char star. And the rest of this can move in there. That's gonna be hard to do without copying and paste. So I'm gonna use Vim right now. Save that. Vim. Okay. Just to do this. So let's do load. Yeah, we can just put all this stuff in there. So we can check that in there as well. That's fine. Just move this into load config. I need to add these to the header file as well. This could probably return an error as well, but okay, I just need the complete file. And then we also need to pass. Is that it actually? Just the config file name for this? Well, let's see what it looks like trying to combine. Okay, we need the state. And the buffer. Syntax file. Oh shoot, I think I copied it too much. Why do I do this in here? That. Oh shoot, because I have the config directory. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll just put it all in one for now. And I need to refactor that because that is not quite good. Or let's do this, like this. Okay. And then, yeah, so I need to pass. What was it? That's something good. So state, we need a state. That can go first. I can state. And then, yeah, I don't want to copy it, so. Syntax file name. So I'll need to refactor this as well, but syntax file name. So we need to pass. Like a second. Not just right over the previous frame and then clear what remains of the old frame. Yeah. That is the longer term plan. To do it like that, or a similar way to that. Need a buffer too. And this needs to be a buffer. Yeah, so now that is wrong. Because I don't want to pass that. That is where we load them here. I don't want to do that. Okay. Right, let's see. And it did. Kind of hard to tell actually. Let me change the comment. just I'll turn syntax highlighting off, and we'll try that. Make sure it still works. Yeah, I don't need to reload it. Okay, it did actually work, so that is good. Alright. Definitely needs a refactoring, but it is fine for now. Worried about the main function now. One thing at a time. Hello, how you doing? So this is like the main loop, basically. Which I kind of want to keep that in the main function. I can move the rendering out, though. Let's see, is that... Okay, yeah, so this is like initializing the colors. Since it's all global stuff, that could probably even go... So why am I doing it like this, exactly? How do the syntax files work? You mean how they work in terms of writing them? It is like this. So you put... It's very naive right now because I want to expand more, like expand the command system to where you could actually write it all in that. Sort of like that. Like, let me think. Like how Vim works, like Vim script kind of thing. But for now, I don't have that. So basically just put the keyword, the type of it basically. So in this case, keyword. So anything that's a keyword, so like if is a keyword, right? And then you put the color that you want, RGB, and then all the keywords, and then you end it with a dot. And then the next one, so this is type. This is the color, and then these are all the type keywords, or at least the ones that I put in here, and you end it with a dot. And then W means word, so W means word, so you don't add any keywords here. It's just anything that's not in any of these, and also is not a number, will get colored with this color. And that's basically the extent of how it works. How do you delete lines in NeoVim without cutting with X? Well, the way I do it, you can do DD, D and D, yeah, and that will delete a whole line. You can also press Shift V in visual mode, and then grab a bunch of lines and press D and delete them all. Those are how I do it. Or you can, if you know how many lines, you can do D3D, or D however many D, some number D, and it will delete that many lines. So there's a few different ways to do it, but it all sort of goes back to the same thing. Okay, so it should probably be like init colors. Init colors. Yeah, and I don't think I need to pass anything for that. What about context-based? Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. We do not have that. Colors, okay. Okay. Hello, Buford. How you doing? Okay, okay. Graduated. That is major pod. Congratulations. Yes, I would like to see that code. That would be very cool. And congratulations, yes. And his own editor the whole stream. Yeah. Shoot, I forgot I was doing that. I just did Vim for copy paste. And then I forgot to switch back. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about, let's see, do I even have an issue for that? Because that is kind of important, like copy paste. There it is. I will take a look at that. Don't have that. Let me make one. Yes, that's clear enough. That shouldn't be too hard. Just need like a buffer for whatever you copy. All right, let's take a look at the code for the smartwatch. It didn't open how I wanted it to. All right. C and other. Other. Okay, probably the shell file. All right. Very cool. Wow. Among them, smartwatch is the most widely accepted. Communicates with it. All right, all right. Wait, so is the app code in here as well? You'll add images soon. Okay, very cool. Mobile side. Let's see. Or is it in a different repo, or have you not shared it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, I can see now. Page not found. Okay. This is not up yet. So let's see. Source. da. He's not out yet. Okay. Okay. May not see it. Let's look at that first. Reno. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Alright. So we include apps, PT, dev, and state. Alright. Size all the things. Okay, let's see, which one? Let's look at apps first. Source and apps.h. Alright. Okay, okay. Alright, so these are the apps, that makes sense. Let's see. Alright, there's actually a lot of stuff here, so it might might not go through it all now. I will start the repository though. I can't do that from here. Star, yes, because I would like to go through and read and try to understand how it all works. Paint time. Yeah, okay, let's look at an actual source code. So let's see, which one would be the most interesting? Probably. Let's look at clock. That could be cool. 3,000 lines of C code. Dang. Okay. Clock partial. Paint, draw a rectangle. Okay. Draw a string. Alright. Okay, that makes sense. Pretty simple. Load clock. Damn. And you said you worked on this for 4 months, right? Double click. Yes. Very cool. Okay. How about Notepad? That could be cool. Color none. Alright. Notepad get color. These one makes... Okay, maybe I should start there then. I mean, I can get an idea of what they're doing because they are named. But yeah, maybe that makes sense too. See, where was that? It was in reds, right? Is that where it was? Oh, that's the app. Okay. Yes. I'll put that over here too. The app, Dart, written Dart. Okay. So yeah, you said it was Flutter. Yes. Code seems quite clean. Well, it was for a school thing, so makes sense. Okay. Alright, how does this work? Let's look at the icon. Might not load. Okay. May not. Alright, this is what I want. Missed it. Oh, they were displayed on there. Okay. Oh yes, I see. Ooh, cool. Okay. What is it? Oh, take GitHub. Okay. Reactive application. Time to let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay. GitHub trying to load it is making my computer fans go crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how Dart works. So. Okay. Oh, okay, we got that one. Zoom out. Okay, nice. Rift computer, yes. I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably my CPU fan. So I have a few other things open as well. And I'm hosting my Twitch bot on my computer, so also doesn't happen. Okay, yeah, pretty cool. This last one. Okay. Yeah. Let's go like this while this loads. Alright. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't want to load anymore. Run the bot locally, yes. Which isn't, like, no one uses it when I'm not streaming, so no reason to actually host a server. What is your window manager? It is, well, it's a fork of DWM called Awesome Window Manager. Uploading pictures of the watch, very cool. Let me know when that's up, because I'd like to see those. I saw the ones from the other day, but I'm assuming you have more now. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have opened that. This is freezing GitHub up. Okay. It's all binary. Yeah, I can see that. That's what these all are. Okay, that page froze. Oh, there we go. This one. It's a little wonky. Trying to make your own window management. I would like to try that sometime. Resources in binary to look. Okay. Trying to get out of it. So let's go here. Comment. Let's look at that comment. Base.c. Okay. Yeah, but this loaded, so for alarms. What is the deal with this though? It's weird that it's not loading the right order. Okay. Yes. Alright, so I'll leave that open. Day, month, and year. Ternaries always confuse me. Okay, I think I see what's going on with that part. Let's see. T encode. Chess engine recently. When I finish it, is there a chance you can take a quick look at the code? I just love how you're reviewing this code. I'm not really reviewing it, I'm kind of just looking at it. It's in Rust. I don't know Rust super well. I can look at it though. Check this code center. Let's see. Okay. Print me. Right, would be, so you just, okay. Okay, void. Yeah, the order that it goes in is unclear. Check. And then size of +1. Okay, so I'm assuming it'll print out hello world, right? Okay, util.c. Are you using the syntax and font style? Images. Alright, in the image folder, let me reload it. Image, there we go. Current.jpg. Ooh, okay. A lot of wires going on there. Current with case. Okay, case. Nice, nice. Yeah, so this is what I saw. What I saw, you showed the other day. Yes. Okay, here's all the app stuff. Let's see. Lecture stuff still scares me. Yes. Me as well. I'm not done anything like that. Uh-huh. Right. Tray. That was cool. Did you like did you let's see, like design this? Because it looks pretty cool. I don't know anything about designing stuff like that. Images. Stopwatch. Nice, nice. There's a lot here I was talking about. Water plant. Figma? What's Figma? Is that like Ligma? Let's see. Forum ISPO. Yes. Calling. Okay, cool. Alarm. Yeah, no, I know what Figma is. I was joking. What's your experience with C and programming? My experience with C is I started like 5 months ago with C. I know what Figma is. It was a joke. I was making a Ligma joke. I started programming 6 years ago, though, but C 5 months ago. Daily steps. Pedometer. That's what I like to call those. Whenever I see Figma, I have to say what's Figma. It's a law. It's the law, actually. Cool. Debugger. I want to see how that looks. Alarm. Okay. Song name. Oh, okay, so you play songs like that. That's cool. Uh-huh. Okay, it's like the output. Alright. Calendar. Nice. This is really cool. So when are you gonna... You have real good level for 5 months of doing C. Thank you. Oh, I mean, I was programming for years before that, but not in any low-level language. Wait, so when are you gonna start selling these, by the way? I would like to buy one, for sure. Okay. Parser. Oh, really? Also, hang on. So let's see, how big is it? Like, what are the dimensions of it? Because it looks really big here, but I don't know if that's just sort of the because of the image. Like here, doesn't look as big, but like is it something you can actually wear on your wrist, or is it like kind of bulky for that? Because it's hard to tell from the images. Mm. It fits your wrist, but your wrist is big. Okay. Did some soldering to make it smaller. Yes, I have small wrists. Okay. Mm-hmm. Error and warn macros. Turn errors with that. Alright, where are they defined? Probably in the comment, right? Something like this, yes. Yep, there we are. Got it. First try. Okay. Let's see, so that's print. Fuck. Error info takes an enum, prints it to the USB in the debugger. And then, oh, okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's the enum as the value. Uh-huh. Well, let me go back to this because it was actually used in here, so I want to see. Why can't I do that? That's stirred up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see what's used. Turn error. Yeah, okay. Error. Okay. So then probably in here, right? Actual enums for it, right? Screen stuff. No. Okay. Bluetooth errors are in bt.h, app errors in app.h. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright. Alright. Okay, this is really cool. Very much cool. Okay, let's look at app.h then. Yeah, okay. So had you done like embedded kind of stuff like this before this, or was this your first like big project with that? Like I'm assuming you went through stuff in school or whatever, but like an actual project, you know what I'm saying? Apps is clicked. Okay. Let's see. Bluetooth, alright. Take out of that to begin your biggest C project? Ooh. Is it the shell you were talking about? Or something different? Had a two-wheeled car with image processing before. Ooh, that's pretty cool. In C as well? Like, just like this, right? Like the same thing, or was it a different different microcontroller? Is that how they're called? Component simulator. Oh, okay. It was done by in Python. That makes sense. A lot of image processing seems to be done in Python. He was on the wheels. Okay. Okay. A lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff to go through. So how do you mean component simulator system? Like, what does that mean exactly? I don't know what it means. This is the car. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Robot that can move based on the eye movements of the owner. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Camera, image processing code, sends message to the server. Ooh, okay, Raspberry Pi 0W. Oh, like logic gates. Oh, okay, I see. Listen to parse incoming messages. Controls the device based on given commands. Okay, that's pretty cool. Python. Alright. Ooh, that looks cool. Uh-huh. Like a power ring. Okay. Wiring Pi. Mm. CB2, DLib, and Numpy. Numpy. Definitely not pronounced another way. Go to repository. Very cool. Not gonna go through that right now. One thing at a time. I'm gonna be right back though. Yes. Quick break. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Okay. Yes indeed. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gyro. Gyro. Euro. Gyro. Okay. Timer. Oh shoot, I didn't know that they had this. That's pretty cool actually. Cool thing from GitHub. Hello. Taken from here. Okay, so it's the yeah, same thing. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Part. Step count analyze. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alarms, process alarms. Okay. Why is it unused in there? I don't. Yeah. Like what? Why is that? Days. Callback functions are annotated with CB. They're inserted into the callback functions of that. Okay. Hello, how are you doing? But I meant, like, why do you need this if it's unused? Send it. Uh-huh. Cool, cool. Okay, let's see. Dev.h. Express the compiler warnings. I get you to stop when, even if there is a warning. No, but I mean, like, why do you, so is that, like, you have to put the field in there? Like, I get compressing the warnings. But I mean, you can't, like, remove the field instead of just putting it as unused. The parameter, not the field. Buzzer? Okay. See how this works. This terminator makes sense to me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. I see. I see what you mean now. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's see. Paper.pdf. Let's read through that. Python is cool. Okay. Dev.c. Oh, okay. Dev.c. Doing a full code review. Well, I'm not reviewing it. I'm just kind of just reading through, right? Reviewing it would be. I'm not thinking about it too hard. How it works. I am going through the whole thing though, but you know. All right, flag. Dev done. A flag. Uh-huh. There are device types as enums. They can be passed. Yeah, okay. The pin array shows the actual pins. Okay. Uh-huh. I think it's true. Buzzer LED to run LED and buzzer. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that. Makes sense. MS. Wonder what that would do. Okay, I see. Buzzer has a loop because it needs a wave. Oh, okay, I see, I see. That makes sense. Right. No, no, it's the final year, last year. Hence, they just graduated. If I find it to say, for example, be twice. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. No, I think I meant how many years did you go to school? Not. Not how many years you did. 2.sh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Just reading through. Okay. Okay. 4 years. Pretty standard amount. Senior project. Okay, oh yeah, reading a PDF on. Yeah. Licensed GPL, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I think I went through most of it. Very cool. I'll probably read through some more of it in my own time as well, just for to learn more about how it works. This is very cool, very much cool. Thank you for sharing. Been waiting for this for a while. Okay, I don't remember what I was working on before though. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I was working on the main function. Okay. I think I did that config, right? Yeah, okay. This is the rendering. I'm not going to separate that yet. And then here's all the repeating stuff. So I'm going to change how the repeating works soon. So I'm not going to worry about that yet. I'm not going to refactor things that I'm going to refactor, you know? How long is this? So 1484. 1225. Okay. That's not too bad. 250. Pretty long, but it is the main function, so. Okay. Yeah, once I'm with the rendering out, that is where a lot of it comes from. Because how many is this? Let's see, so this is the start of it, right? Well, it's really, it starts here. Yeah, 1321. And it was now self-hosted. Not exactly. Today is the first day I've been working on it. The main issues I run into is I don't have a way to copy paste yet. So I switched to Vim when I have to do that. And then also, that's actually what I'm going to work on like right now, is like leader keys. Because right now, like say I want to delete this word, so delete up to this, you know, like you can do that in Vim with DW. I don't have a way to do that right now. Right now if I press D, it just deletes the whole line. So I'd like to work on that, because that and the copy paste are the main things that I've had problems with. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, that and copy paste. All right, so to do that, I think I'm gonna sort of change the structure, right? How you run Vim? It looks a lot like Vim, yes. Okay. Yeah, so I want to change, let's see, basically, in the state we have now, we have a lot of fields in here. Basically, what we have is repeating, right? And I don't want that. So instead of that, I would like a flag, right? So this is sort of the leader. And then we can have different things here. So R would be one of them. When you're trying to repeat, right now you can do Shift R. You can repeat however many times, and then whatever the thing is that you want to repeat, right? That's sort of how it works. I would like to, yeah, basically set the leader key to something like that. So let me make an enum for that. Select the so how did you implement the colors? By parsing Vim files. Is by parsing the dot syntax file. Oh, you meant how do you mean? Like implementing the, like you mean taking the stuff from Vim files or what? So we'll have leader R. Yeah, leader. Let's remind. Yeah, I did use that. Well, I didn't really make more of them. But give me that script. Let's see, I have it right here. Yeah, sh script. I did that for the OCaml one, and then yeah, I need to do that for the rest of them as well. I like getting the keywords and stuff from it. But I still have a custom one for that, which we parse. But for creating them, I use the Vim files. So you have R and then D. So those are the ones we have right now. Okay. Then based on the leader, it will do different things, right? So that's in the keys, but only with certain sub keys, right? So then it gets more complicated, and I'll probably make a function for them, right? If that makes sense. So let's see. Basically, yeah, we have two. So any of them could have the R key. So that's going to be handled a bit separately. It's really cool to edit your text editor in your own text editor, like compiling the compiler you worked on. Yes, yes. That is something I like to do as well. Make a self-hosted compiler. That could be cool. It is very cool. Okay. So what I've got handle normal. That's where it's mostly gonna be. So we're gonna have to change the repeat later. But basically, that we have the which is actually in the modify key already. So yeah, these are the things that there's some different stuff. Basically, we have handle modify keys. We do that based on things. Why do I avoid it? What? Oh shoot. Yeah, just because it's unused, but will be used in the future. Okay, so handle modify keys. Let's go to that. These are the normal keys specifically. Yeah, we have D. So what we want to do is we need to pass the state. Some kind of hot reload to compile and load the new editor source on save. I don't always want to do that. If something breaks, you know, rather stick with the version that actually works before doing that, then never exit. But that would be cool. So we need a state here as well. So we should have the state. Should be able to add it there. Okay. Yeah, so then I like to handle modifying these. There. Alright, so yeah, and then in here we need to, depending on, so I'll just do a switch for now. And then I'll think about it right away. And auto ending, no. Works there though. Why did it not work for that? Now it works. Okay. Switch. So switch on the, yeah, so I probably do something similar to what I'm with them up, but for now I'll do a switch. State, right. I think I actually did it wrong. CD, whoops, wrong one. Over here. Never fails. C program is never, maybe probably using Rust. I feel more comfortable with that. That's a joke, obviously. Okay. Let's go with that. I think I called it something wrong. State. Shoot, I have all of those. Okay, state, right here. This one, where is it? Did I not save that? Wait, what? Is it in the, hang on. I messed something up. It says nothing. Huh. Save for the keys reloading. I think I deleted stuff or something here because there's supposed to be more. Yeah, I messed something up that. Let me see here. I think it's when I was testing the repeating. Did I? Yeah, I got rid of a lot of stuff. Can we start learning GTK? That could be fun. Yeah, I didn't do that. We use that. We do tech. None of braces. And then third. Okay. We have a lot of fields in here as well. And then we need the reader key. That is where it broke. Native Linux apps. Okay. There we go. So that should have fixed that. Is GTK not cross-platform? I don't know a lot about GUI stuff. So on the leader, it's not capital. Okay. So I want to do different stuff, right? So, what I'm thinking, yeah, basically case leader D. We have the leader R. I always want to break that. It's leader D. Is that how I called it? I think so. Okay. Well, if we do that, if we're on D, we press D again, then we want to delete row and all that stuff. Row, row. We also need like leader none, and that'll be the default state, right? So I should do that. Okay. 0. I want to do that -1, so I think I want to change that. No, that's fine. And then we'll just have the we'll have default. It shouldn't be that, so we want this to be just 0 for now. East Class platform, but primarily used for Linux apps in GNOME. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it is cross platform. Yeah, I know it's GNOME stuff. Case leader we will actually set state leader. Kilo text editor tutorial. Nice. I have not followed that one. I have read some stuff from it, but that is pretty cool. How's it going with that? Kilo. Yeah. Source code. Yeah. Yes, I am familiar with it. I just have not read it. State leader equals leader D. Okay, so then we can handle those. We do need to reset it, but I think I want to do that. I'll do it after this, after the loop, because then that way with the repeating, at least the way it works now, it'll work better. So we'll set state by leader equals leader none. We need to actually create leader none, and it's quite important. I would like to have tabs because that could be useful to have many tabs. That's the wrong one. Let's see, what was I doing? Yeah, in here I need the leader none. So that's actually at the top. Towards the top. Leader none. Like that. There we go. Handle modifying keys. It's going to get big. Yeah, but I can, factor that stuff out once I can. But again, I'm gonna not permanently have that switch statement. I've got something in my throat. Not bad. Can view/navigate files so far. Writing in the Crystal Lane. Nice. Crystal Lane. I don't know if I've heard of that one. What is that? I've never used this one. Might have heard of it, but Crystal version. Okay, where's just like, yeah, something like this. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Cool. Shoot. Alright, let's see. I think I modified that. It's actually good. And okay. What? Oh, shoot, I know what I did actually. I forgot semicolon. Increases so it doesn't create a special view like UDI. Oh, I did not forget one there. Did I mess up in the state? What? Okay, I'm gonna need to actually look at this. Let's see. What is the first one? It's gonna be hard to tell. There we go. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I should okay. Alright. Okay. Unknown type name undo. Did I delete that as well? Oh shoot. Alright, I messed a lot of stuff up in here. Okay, let's see. Got rid of the undo one. Okay. That's not good. So, and the repeat. Alright, I see. So when I deleted that, I deleted two. It did not do it properly. Oh, okay, make two out. Okay. For next time. Yeah, this will be something different in the future, but for now, that is what it is. Pest. Okay. I don't know why I put the buff like that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna change it now. Command. Okay, man, I deleted a lot of stuff. That is okay. That's interesting. I think I can copy and paste this though. I just can't copy stuff from inside the program. Yeah. Also, I can't do anything. Hard. Need the buffer too. Visual. Okay, there we go, and that's the last one. Not sure why that happened. Huh. Interesting. All right. Here. All right. Let's see what happens then. Still doesn't work. All right. Uh-huh. 15 times per point. Did I redefine it? Oh shit, I did. My bad. There's also something with the state though. Why is it that? It said it does not have that feel. That is right though, right? Yeah. Oh shoot. I saw the issue. I saw what it was. Where'd it go? Oh, it's up higher. Right here. These things. This is connected. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Alright, that is. Okay. Alright. So we have oh yeah, I need to change the header file to have the state as well. There we go. The same remain follow through. Did I forget a break? Let's see, I used to be in the game. Yes. Break. Okay. Let's see. Let's go in here. So if I pick that down, I press D, that should set the current leader key, and if I press D again, it doesn't do it. Okay, did not work. It might be getting reset. Or might it doesn't work. Let's see. Let's read. Let's read something. Let's see. Handle modify. I'm pretty sure this is right, right? Modify these, and we switch on the current leader. And depending on that, but we shouldn't reset it anyway. I don't think. Let's go in here. So we do reset it at the end here. Shoot. So we can't do that, can we? Yeah, because it resets it. So how can I do that? Well, okay, for now I'll just, oops. For now, I'll put it into the, oops. Hey, Schooly, what's up? GCC outputs no one, yes. Bye. Okay, so I'll just reset it in here for now. Let's see. I think that's what the issue was, because it was reset. So let's see. No warnings. Okay, let's run it. So if I do this now, if I press D and D, it will delete it. Okay. Okay, it doesn't think that. Longest stream ever? No, I streamed for like 3 hours before. Alright, now it's not working. Okay, so it did not change back. Oh shoot. Okay, I know why. Yeah. Okay, because I pressed it, and then it set it. Well, no, then it should get reset. But then, okay. Sure. It says it's been a long time. Oh, it has? It says an hour, 35 minutes. What time does it say? Let's see. Probably just Twitch breaking. Okay. That doesn't reset. I need to... Alright, so I need maybe, handle leader keys, right? A separate one for that. We do that before any of the other ones. 8 hours? What the heck? Oh, okay, so that's what we meant. 8 hours stream, not wait hours stream. It has not been 8 hours. Whole buffer for more. I don't think I need that. I think. Because I think we can just have the leader key. I think. At least for now. But basically, I need a separate function for the leader keys, right? So detect any of those. And we'll do that before any of the other ones, right? Before any of the other keys are handled. And then we'll do that. And if it is one of those, then we'll not reset it. Otherwise, we will reset it to leader none. I'm pretty sure that would work. So yeah, basically, yeah. So basically, so we'll return 1 if it was. Put it in your Discord. Okay. But I wanna actually see that. Let me see, because that is quite funny. What the heck? Look. What? 8 hours. What the heck? It has not been. It has been 1 hour 37 minutes. That is very weird that it would do that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so basically that's what I'm gonna handle, and we'll do this just in the normal one for now, because the rest, do not need it yet. So I need the buffer and the state, as well as, that should be it, because we're just, well, we don't even need the buffer, we just need the state and the character, right? Yeah, I think so. And then we will, switch character. So basically, this, for now, the only one we'll have is D. And we will set state is leader D. Okay, and then default return 0. Otherwise, if we hit the and, we'll return 1. And there we go. And we can use that. Then we don't need this switch in. Well, still need that. Hang on. We don't need this leader none. Let's break for that. Then, yeah, okay. So let me see. So we can do that, and then based on that, do that. And then in the handle normal keys, before anything else, we'll just do if leader state leader equals leader name. Then we will actually and handle leader keys. Then we want to do something. Okay, hey, let me think. So if it is that and that, I want to think about how it's going to go, because we need to first check if it's none currently. Then we want to call that. It's a function actually, so we need to call it like so. With the state and the character. We don't have a character, but could say the state. So we just need to pass the state. Okay, yeah. Oops. Alright. Yeah, then we can just use state arrow character. Alright, that is fine. Yeah, this search. Okay, so I can do that. And let me think about how that'll work. So if it's currently none, we call that. And if that returns true, then we'll just return from there, right? And that's all we need to do. Otherwise, if it returns false, well, hey, if we're currently on one, forgot to remove. Oh shoot, you're right. Yeah. I mean, the compiler wouldn't have told me that or anything. Okay. Just a joke. trying to think how I want to do that. So it's going to return 1 if it was true. So okay. So if it's currently none, we're going to call that. And then we don't want to continue there after we call that. So not using std bool. No. I don't know why. I just never got into the habit of using that. So I'm not. I could though. It's not a big deal. Okay. Okay, it's leader none. So if it's not leader none, then we want to continue with that. Alright, let me think. I need to think about how I'm going to say if state then, well, that means we want to continue with that. But then after this, we want to set it to none after we go through all this. So at the end of this, right. Okay, maybe this won't work. I might need to do something more complex then. But let's see. Both those are true. Actually, you know what? Both those are true. We can just return. Return from here, and then it will just continue on the main loop, and then we can just set it at the end of the function to none. Pretty big function. Yeah. Because then it will go through there. Okay, I think that'll work actually. Okay, first drop. Let's see. So we press D and D, and we'll do that. Press D. Okay, there we go. So I would like to display the current leader key, but it's not a big deal right now. Okay. Yes, that is very good. So now it's not just D. To remove it. D and D. Alright. And that works for now. If we repeat it though, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work. So I'm gonna need to refactor the way the repeat works for sure. Yeah. Okay. Because right now the way it works is it kind of goes through a bunch of loops, so I'm gonna probably handle it in the subfunction, but I'm not gonna write that now because that's not a big deal at the moment. So I'm gonna try to implement a few more things for this in the handle modified keys. Alright, yeah. So we have a few different things here. So if we press D, we switch over. Another one would be W. Yeah. So W. So that's actually not gonna be in the modified keys, but now it will be a modified key. So that is interesting. So I'm gonna need case. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna want to return 0, but that's not gonna work. Okay, this makes it more complicated. Makes it more complicated. Let's go to the next action. Okay. So handle modifying keys. I need to. Right now we don't use it, but well, that was for the undo, but that doesn't really matter now. Switch. Let me check that. Okay. Right, because what I'm thinking is the W is in the motion keys, right? So I'm going to need to actually modify that, where if it is, oh shoot, I could just do if lead or not, because right now it leads. Yeah, only call this if the leader is currently equal to none. I could do that. I could probably use a ternary for that as well. How did those work again? Oh, it's acting something like leader. Take leader equals leader. So if so, do that. Is that how you do that? Then otherwise, wait, what is this? This is about condition true false. Yeah, okay, that is what I thought. What is this from? Is that something I just put there? What is that? That is not good. What the heck? Okay, I think that was an issue with the rendering. But okay, so otherwise, it's true we'll do that. Otherwise, we will not do that. So okay, then otherwise we just don't want to call that at all. So we can just I don't want to break though. So maybe I can't do that. Otherwise just 0 actually, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. And then we will continue here. I think that is right. Okay. So then we'll continue. So yeah, that way if the current leader is not that, then we won't call that. At least for the W right now. Which I need a more permanent way of handling that, but we will get it when we get there. So then we can add the case W here. And yeah, for now, again, I'm going to switch over this. And then case, let's see, I don't want to add all the cases because we don't need them. Like, in here, we don't need this. So it's just, well, okay. Default could just break that, instead of asserting. Alright, and then what I want to do, so case, we do these. So that's the only one that we are actually going to use right now. Otherwise, right, okay, and then for that, want to delete the word, which basically is, so how does that, how does it work today? Let me look at the game to see exactly how I want it to work. Because I want to do it exactly like I would do it. So, let's see. So delete word, yeah, go do that. That makes sense. And then if we were on nothing, we have like this. Delete word. It deletes up until the word. So basically, I guess like while the current one is white space and the next one is not white space, it'll delete up to that point, you know? Or not necessarily white space, but anything that's not alphanumeric, right? So then that would work here in the same way because it goes to this point and then we're there. So that makes sense actually, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So that's how I want to do it. So yeah. While I'm gonna try to write it out and see how it works. So while stop. Okay. So while what stop? Well, the current one, we also need to check the boundaries, right? So while current position, let's see, we do have the buffer. Okay, is less than the current row. So how do we get the current row? Row equals. I can't do it again, but up here is fine. Row equals pointer to buffer rows. Let's see the current one. So buffer row index. Okay, and then we have that. So then we can do less than row size, right? And actually, row might not be valid, so I'm too current. That's why I'm calling all the rest. So consistency is good. Okay, well, it's less than that, and I do have to go soon. Yeah, contents, current contents. Let's see, current position. Let's see. While is alphanumeric. While the current one, let's see. Yeah, so while it is not, well, basically two conditions are not true, right? That's what I want. Okay, so I have two conditions here. So I have current contents equal being not alphanumeric. I think that is what the function is called. And current contents. So I do need to check actually plus one. Current position. I'm gonna separate this out into another line. Ooh. That's a thing that happened. It's hard to tell, but it actually crashed. So I think I just lost all that because I don't know what the last time I saved it. That is not good. Why did that happen? What was it? Handle. Let's see. When did I last save it? No, it's not that one. It's handle modifying keys. Okay. Yeah, so grind time. Yeah. Let me see if I can replicate it. So I'm gonna write out this up at over. Her equals. After current. No. Okay, go. So yeah, that I'll save that now. Whoops. Wait. Okay. Switch on that. What was I doing? So basically, check in here. Wow. Current buffer current position is less than plus one. It's less than current size. And alright, so I'm gonna save this, and then let's see. It was when I pressed enter after this, so I don't know. Could have been because the line was too long, but I don't know why that would happen. That's it. Alright, let me type it all out and try it exactly the same thing. So and current contents position is down. And the next one is actually out. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then it happened again. I was about to save it, but then, all right. So I think when the row gets too long, actually that was an insertion. What the heck? Why is there an insertion? Hey, let me open up. So, use Vim to open it. Let's see. Okay, what is this? So index. Huh. What is that for? Let's see. So this is when we split the row. Is it? Wait, hang on. I have an hypothesis. Right? We have this. No, that's not what it is. Hang on. Okay, so we got it to happen. So what's the index at? Do I need that? Wait, less than or equal to, right? If I change that, because it was. Hang on. Make. Shoot, now I can't build it because shoot. Yeah, I can modify it in here. Okay. Just iterate it so I don't get stuck on accident. Okay, actually, let's break. What? Wait. Please tell me you have to break there. Okay, let's see. I'm making it. Okay, see, we did. And then do this. I think it's really long. Alright, what if what? Like, is that necessary? I don't remember what I need that for. Why? Why do that? Okay, I didn't break anything to do that, but I don't know if it was. So why would I need it? Let me think about that. Index is less than. So what's the index at? What is this called? Buffer row index plus one. Oh shoot, I think I know what it is actually. Okay. Yeah, that is sort of. That is from before I refactored it. So I think if I get it past 16, right? Go here. That's not what it is. Hang on. How long does that have to be? That long. Okay. Buffer row. Alright, so we call that. Where was it? Right here. So The index is, what's the index that we pass? Hang on. Index is the last one, so current position. Why would I, oh shoot. That is wrong. We're not supposed to use that index. Okay. That's what the issue is. Because we're grabbing some index that doesn't exist. Shoot. How did I mess up that bad? Yeah, so I was really checking. Supposed to be checking the current index, right? Row. Well, not the row index, but, well, yeah, the row index, actually, I think. Yeah, so gotta get the current one. We don't want to, like, if it was, 1,000 and the row capacity was 32. Yeah, so that's what the issue was with that. We crashed for another reason before, but that was something else. That was a broken assert. So that's a thing. Okay. So I cannot use that one unless I push it to the thing. So let me, I don't really want to do that yet though, because it's still in the middle of refactoring. So I'm going to use Vim for right now so I can get it to a point where I can push it. But that was a thing for sure. Okay. So this, yeah. So if I write this out, I probably can recreate it. What the issue was, because the other thing was pressing enter here, and it wasn't here to assert that it failed. So that is something that Valgrind can help with. And so yeah, not is alpha. That. And the next one. Okay, and yeah, so the issue came when I pressed through there. So I will need to test that. So I'm going to leave this line as it is, and then I will test that. Okay, I want to just iterate it. Iterate it. And then that's pretty much it. No, then I want to delete each character as well. So I can do delete character. And what do I have to pass to that? Let's open up. H. Pass the buffer, the row, the column. So that's gonna be the current row as well as the current buffer current position. What's the Y for? Why do we need that? We don't have a Y. I said I think we have state that Y, so I don't know what it's for though, so I'm not sure about that, but okay. Column is buffer current position. Okay, row index. The buffer. And the main window, which is stored in the state. Okay, so that's what we want to do, is delete the current character, and then iterate it. Check. It's done. Okay. Let me see if that works. I didn't do anything, so that's not good. Oh shoot, actually it might not have been able to. Well, hey. Okay, it doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Let me see if I even get here. I can, log. So yeah, so I can see it. Okay, make. See it. Okay, log, scanner, log. We do make it there, so I did something wrong. I think this is wrong, actually. I think I need to do the opposite of this, right? Yep, this should be better. So I need to do and not this. I believe. So I can just do the opposite of that, right? Like this. Okay. Oh shoot. Let's see here. It didn't work. Okay. So I think I did it wrong. Did get in there still. So well, the current one is alphanumeric. The next one is not. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so So that's not right. So I think I do need this, right? Exactly right. So, while it is not, the current one is not. So, like, if it was a space or whatever, then the next one is. That's what I want, though. Almost. And what did it delete here? Let me actually write something that makes sense. That's right, BC, right? Is it delete? At least BC. So it's not deleting each character. I have to do one last delete character, actually. At the end. Well, that would not delete that one, so that's not quite right. It doesn't delete them all. It's strange. Why does it not? Just delete some of them. So I think we're skipping one somewhere. Let me look at this character. What are we doing here? We just move it. That's what the Y is for? So that's not right. Why do we need that? I don't quite get that. What is the point of that? I don't remember. Control that. Okay. So let me look at X, right? Because that is where I delete character. It's actually right in here. Right above it. So delete character. Oh, I could have just looked at that. Alright. Hmm. I don't know. Alright, let me do something like that. Yeah. So it's just going to current size, isn't it? So this condition isn't right. Is it just like that? It's not less than or equal to. Forget how the current size is so low. So maybe this is wrong. So is that basically we want that to be a space or something like that, and then the next one, yeah, the next one is supposed to be alphanumeric. That is where we want to stop. So then, yeah, if we have like a word like this, then a space, then another word, delete that. It will go to here. We just want to do well it is not, and delete that. Okay, we could do that. That wouldn't quite work, but basically, just check that, and that's the only condition. You know what I'm saying? That would almost work. What? Oh, shoot. Let's keep it. Then that would just, yeah, that deletes. No, that doesn't work at all. That's what I meant to do. I did wrong. Why does it do that? Goes to the end of the end of it. This needs to be, well, no, that's. You don't want to do this extra one. Why does it go to the end? So that's not right. Are we iterating too far? Oh shoot, we don't need to do that because it shifts it. Shifts the row. So you don't need to, yeah, there we go. We need to do that. Yeah. Okay. So that is more. That is closer. Yeah. That is what I wanted. I delete that. Oh yeah. I just forgot that that will also basically iterate it because it shifts it. So you can do that. But then let me try. Let me try the thing I had before. So hang on. Yeah. And like that. Okay. So that. Okay. Curse double knot. Yes. Yeah. I'll figure out how to make it not a double knot. It's not exactly ideal. But that was the way that I. Yeah. All right. So I need to do one more though. Still, because I want to delete the white space, but I don't always want to. Only if it is white space. So that. Yeah. But like if it's something like this, I don't want to delete the next one. So if but position in space, then just delete the character. Okay, let's actually. What is stuff capacity? I think I'll actually do this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then it should delete the space, but only if it's a space or one of the spaces. So it's like that. It will delete all of it. Okay, that's not what I want. Why does it do that? All right, so it doesn't work. Is it because of this? No. So wait, this just doesn't work. All right, I thought that did work, but it does not. Um, why? Because it deletes the whole thing. So it considers that to be alphanumeric. That is fine. That's what I would expect. But then if I have one of these, that is part of it. Why? Why is that? If I do something like that. Yeah. Mm. Oh shoot, I know why. I don't have anything inside of it, so it doesn't do that. If I put stuff inside there, then it would. Okay. Something that's not how I want to do that, because I would like to do it on any brackets. So basically, yeah. So next one doesn't have to be. But just the current one. That makes it more complicated. Okay. Alright, then this should still work. So if I have this and I have spaces, then it creates the space. But if I do something like this, then it does not. Okay. So that's like that's almost right. But I want to stop. If the next one is it's not space, thing. Alright, that makes it that's a bit more complicated logic. So I don't know if I want to do that. Let me see if I can do that Kano probably in it. Where it would it's build source. May not see. Go to window modify. So I want to see if this happens again. And where it happens, you know? If I do that. Yeah. Corrupted top size. So it's probably trying to try not reallocate when I create a new row. So yes. I'm pretty sure it crashed in here because it's creating a new row. Let's see, allocate, what is this? Final size. Sir, I don't know. Should have commented what's actually happening. So string size. That's the size of the row, right? Minus the, okay, that actually makes sense. So that is the size from the end of the row to the index. Allocate that amount. Copy it into the contents. I need to see what malloc is actually being called, though. So what if the contents does not have enough? Okay. Yeah, that is something that I need to look into. But I do have to go. So, I will create an issue for that, because I know about where it happens, and it's part of what caused it. So, I'll create an issue. So, size. Basically, on create and cut row. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's good enough. I'll remember what that means. And I will probably look at that after the, like later today after the stream. But I do have to go now. So I can push this. We do have that major error there, but it isn't all the other versions. So, you know. Because I did actually start the start of reader keys, basically. Should I need to update the readme though? So I will do that. Okay, now it gets a bit more complicated. Basically, D, right here. So D plus D, is the entire line. D plus W deletes the next word, right? Deletes current word. That's basically what happens. Okay, and then just regular D shifts into the mode, but we don't need to worry about that. So those are the only ones that I changed right now. I think. So let's see. That down. Alright, so there's a few more I would like to implement. Might work on them off stream, because next stream I kind of want to go through and try to refactor stuff. Mostly the way the contents are handled. Like that'll be the start. And then after that, refactoring other things like the undo will sort of reveal themselves, if you will. If that makes any sense at all. So, yes, I suppose... that was a pretty big change, actually. I should have committed earlier. Forgot to. Okay, so yeah, I will look into that issue off the stream. And I think I'll be able to fix it. Can use Valgrind to help as well. Okay, yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.